Hey everyone, this is my auction preview for tomorrow evening, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Just taking you through probably quickly some of these items. This first one is a Tommy Singer. Very beautiful, spiny and bead and sterling cones. Tommy Singer is just top shelf artist. I live sourced that in Colorado. This is an art piece that is intentionally rustic that I sourced here in Santa Fe. These are lapis and amethyst and some other gemstone in the middle. I don't really know what that is, but it's beautiful. And they are signed Juan Willie. Those are native. Got some running bear, spiny and turquoise, and then under them are these beautiful large mother of pearl earrings. Cheap price point on those, just wanted to bring something good for vacation, right? This is a Zuni signed maiden paperclip chain necklace, J Wasita, and the matching earrings. The earrings alone are very expensive online, but to have the set is awesome. I was able to get that at the wholesale discount. That was originally $600 at the shop I sourced it at. I've got these beautiful white horse earrings, and I've got a matching ring that I sourced in Colorado. And these I love because of the turquoise in them. Look at these. I just am a sucker for spiderweb turquoise, and the fact that they're mixed metal and copper is just makes them really different. This is costume, but I cannot resist a glass faceted rondelle, especially in that blue color. So obviously that will be a great price, and I just thought it was beautiful and caught the light. This is an old fluorite necklace with the faceted beads. Fluorite is just good vibes all day. Speaking of which, I've got this very long fluorite necklace as well as this carnelian. And then we've got a fetish here with the eagle. And then this one I sourced in that video, Best Estate Sale Ever. Thought I would wear it. It's signed, it's really good. Never wore it, so it's coming to auction. That happens a good bit here. These are just nice big sterling chunkers. They are clip, but they have a nice cushion, comfort cushion. These I sourced here in Santa Fe with the purple fringe. I love these Thunderbirds, they're massive. And then we've got the little bell trading next to them. These ones I got because not everybody wants to pay the price point of Federico Jimenez Frida earrings. And so these are Mexico Taxco, and they're done in that Frida style with the amethyst, but they're at a more affordable price point. So I picked those up to bring some variety. Got this butterscotch amber pin, it's beautiful. This thing is great because it's signed. Picked this up at the estate sale in Santa Fe that I live sourced from. I don't recognize that signature, but that's a big, chunky, beautiful guy there. And then we've got this egg yolk amber that's on it's connected, cannot separate it. Mid-century modern connected torque, it's really cool. Same with the amethyst one. I love mid-century modern. This is a blister pearl necklace that I sourced in Santa Fe as well. A couple of gemstone and malachite rings. Some cool pendants, including a poison pendant that is lapis. Zuni waterbird earrings, spiny oyster earrings. This is a belt buckle that she said she priced 15 years ago, the gal in Colorado, and gave it to me wholesale. So I said I was warding off belt buckles, but this one is gonna be at a price that is irresistible with that leather and that hand beading, so I had to pick that one up. What was I to do? I wanna explain this section a little bit because this is special. I'm really glad I'm able to bring you something this high end. These are Federico Jimenez, and they are not on consignment. So if they don't sell, they go into my collection because I do collect him ever since. These are also old stock from LA, the Federico store. Ever since I found this guy. So there is an installation here in Santa Fe of a family that had a collection of these. Each one is a minimum of 1,500. Okay, so that gives you the idea. And obviously that's bigger, but these guys kind of match with the webbing. So if I get stuck with him, that's okay. The only cosmetic issue he has is a very light little scratch there. But these are highly, highly collectible, and they're only going to increase in value. Speaking of turquoise, this ring is for sale. I think it's about an 8.5, and I got this live sourcing as well. I've got my cat eye nails again. That will be available for sale. Then over here, we have a different situation, but also Spanish. I got this to match the Margot de Tasco earrings that I found. They are screwbacks. They're fully signed, and I just really like this blue. So I got those, really highly collectible. Probably the most collectible Tasco thing you could have is William Spratling, which I found. And I was super stoked. He's kind of the father of Tasco. So I've been doing my Tasco research to get more learned on that for you guys. Here is a beautiful Tasco Repoussé clamper bracelet. Little gemstone in the mix. Gotta have our good gemstone vibes. Purple spiny set, and kind of what I'm known for, the high-end Native American. This is a Fradrian. And Brawny Zuni, signed, huge Rainbow Man. And it's got a hair, a little Rainbow Man DNA. Look at that inlay work. So I was only able to find a small one of these on eBay. This is the big boy. So this is a book piece, and I'm okay using the word book piece. I think that's just fine for me. So I'm gonna say that. This is actually coin silver, so that'll be a very affordable cuff. This I forgot to show last time, this little eagle. These came out of some live sourcing I did in Colorado. She said that her and her sister went to the Gallup, New Mexico vault of Running Bear and picked these up. And they also had some old stock of Santo Domingo. This artist, Raymond Rosetta, in this style, very expensive. And she was able to cut me more of a wholesale price on that. So that was great. Another great egg yolk amber pin that I made into a pendant. I absolutely love this. I didn't know much about Charles Albert, but look how fine this is. And now I know why he said he's Charles Albert Fine Sterling, because he is. Just love that. I paired that with that chain myself. This has a pin that goes through it, and I gotta find that for the sale, but it's a copper hair ornament that I got in Colorado. This is an Artie Yellow Horse Big Spider. This is not a little one. Get my hand here. I have been collecting spider jewelry for about 3 years, so don't think I'm new on this bandwagon, because one of the first things I showed was my massive amethyst Royston cuff that is a spider that I got at Indian Market 3 or 4 years ago. I've been into spider jewelry ever since, and that's a very, very well-known artist and a really good one. So if no one buys that, I love him. Golden Hills Nausea, signed on bench beads and chalcedony. Zuni inlay. And I just put him on this chain, but he can be extricated because I thought this was kind of a nice look together. Pool of light here, little one. Pool of light here, little old marcasite one. I love pools of light. Spiny oyster, signed. I put him on this peridot necklace just because I think green and purple are nice opposites on the color wheel. This guy's gotten a lot of attention. Look at his party trick. Oh, he's such a trickster. This is another Tony Chino. So I sold Tony Chino earrings at my last sale. He's just a top-notch silversmith and artist. The reversible pendant I found like this, the comp was 1100. So, you know, he's not 1100, but he's a beautiful collector's piece. So look at the turquoise used in there. Oh, yummy. Then a couple members picked these up, and so I wanted to have one for my sale when I was live sourcing. Beautiful inlay pendant, beautiful carpet or rug necklace with matching earrings. And I love these spiny crosses, signed AS, and I did find out who the silversmith was on these. Those are big scale earrings, really nice. And these earrings, these two rings are adjustable. Okay, they're not signed, but they're adjustable. That one, regular turquoise, probably Kingman, and then the Mojave, also adjustable. And then the coral, the Mediterranean coral, is not adjustable, but it's fabulous. So I had to get that petit point too. Beautiful Zuni inlay, moon and stars. Look at Look at the buildings on there with the opal, speckled pink opal. Oh, love it. So that's pretty much the thrust of what I'll be showing. Oh, I forgot Edward's art. Edward Hawkes Fine Art has done 2 unframed Kachina dancers, and I have 1 framed Hopi dancer who was in one of my shorts. But Alyssa's swapping out the frame because the frame they gave us was scratched. So there will be 2 unframed and 1 framed. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you can come tomorrow night at 6:30 Eastern, 4:30 Mountain, and 3:30 Pacific. Thanks again.